Hi there. We're continuing our journey through the Proverbs. We're in Proverbs chapter 10 and we're looking at verses 6 and 7. So these two Proverbs, these two verses of Proverbs, are actually looking at the difference between those who are in right relationship with God and those who are in poor or out of relationship with God. And they're defined in Hebrew as the tzaddik, the righteous, and that's not about my righteousness or what I do right. It's actually about how God makes me righteous, about the right relationship, the right standing with God. In Hebrew, tzaddik, the tzaddik, and it says that blessings are upon the head of the tzaddik here in verse 6, but violence, and that word in Hebrew is Hamas, which is one that's quite familiar, but in Hebrew the word Hamas means violence, covers the mouths of the wicked. So there's blessing versus violence. What would we prefer? What are we being recommended? What are we being commended? And then in verse 7 it says the remembrance of tzaddik, the remembrance of those in right relationship, is blessed, but the name of the wicked will just disappear, will go away, will disappear like smoke. And it's interesting that in Hebrew, the greeting that you give to someone, or the commemoration of those who have died, in Hebrew is zichrono livracha. It means may his memory be a blessing, or zichrona livracha, may her memory be a blessing. And it comes from this Proverbs 10:7, where it says that the remembrance of the righteous, the remembrance of those in right relationship with God will be a blessing. And so we can be sure that when we think of those whose lives have been lived in honor of God, whose lives have been lived to give to others in self-donation because of relationship with God, every memory of them will be a blessing. Every memory of them will be a kiss from God. Have a good day.